It's Oklahoma Weekly Update on Coffee with Democrats with hosts Scott Hamilton and Kevin Dawson. And good morning. This week, the Oklahoma Senate went public with its plan for the state's budget. Outlined in a simple Senate resolution, the plan would earmark close to $14 billion for fiscal year 2025. The resolution also includes a $312 million line item to pay for a cut in the state's portion of the grocery sales tax. We're paying that money out from our state coffers. The article goes on to say, in addition, the Senate wants to allocate about $500 million for deferred maintenance and infrastructure needs. The cost of those needs, including state agencies and higher education campuses, is about $25 billion. Senate leaders said they would understand the importance of improving and upgrading state infrastructure, but added there just was not enough money to fund all of the needs this year. We can make a start at it, Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat said, but our revenues are limited. I'm confused, Scott. We gave up $32 million to pay for a line item for grocery sales tax, but now we don't have enough money to pay for $500 million in deferred maintenance and infrastructure needs because there wasn't enough money to pay for all the needs of the year. It appears the Republican supermajority can't make up their minds on what is important. Are we as taxpayers going to pay a few pennies less in groceries tax, but end up paying hundreds more in improving and upgrading the state infrastructure? As always, the common people of Oklahoma take it in the shorts in order to pay for the welfare of the wealthy.
Yeah, but last week, GLAAD released a video calling for the removal of Ryan Walters from office. Not to be outdone, HRC has created its own campaign demanding that Lion Ryan be ousted. This on the heels of a new poll showing that only 29% of Oklahomans have a favorable view of how he's running his department. Only 29%, and most of those people are over 100 years old. With numbers like that, no wonder that Lion Ryan worships at the throne of his orange god.
The guy that's going bankrupt.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oklahoma Senate measure on how we're selecting our judges in the power grab for partisan politics, Senator Kay Floyd surmises, quote, the effort is nothing more than a power grab that would reinstate partisan politics into the judiciary, remove the vetting process to promote impartial, qualified candidates without regard to political affiliation, and end the public's right to vote on retention. SJR 34 would represent a tremendous step backward for our state. Well said, Senator Floyd. Now, one must wonder if Governor Stitt and the Republican leadership will join Oklahoma Superintendent of Public Instruction, Ryan Walters, in his Mommies for Forced Three-Way Sex Liberty van to cry out against the public knowing the truth behind the Republican supermajority power grab. Do children really ride in those seats and forced to watch those indoctrination videos? Oh, I don't even want to imagine.
That they are. Well, more news from the State Department of Education. We already knew that you and I are paying $200 an hour for Ryan to spout his lies on fake news programs. Well, now comes word that Walters is paying a Texas outfit over $50,000 a year to make propaganda videos for him. I said, Walters is paying. No, he's spending your money and my money just to make this tiny man look big.
Oh, for crying out loud. Speaking of Oklahoma Superintendent Ryan Walters, he made the headlines again this week. For a third time, the Oklahoma Supreme Court has turned down a request from State School Superintendent Ryan Walters to insert himself into a lawsuit that seeks to stop the creation of what would be the nation's first public religious charter school. On Friday, the court turned down the request, citing the opposition of both Drummond and the virtual school board, and noting The department failed to show extraordinary cause to participate in oral argument in this case. Walters criticized the court's ruling, saying, with Oklahoma's religious liberty and education choices at stake, the people deserve to hear as robust a debate as possible. Okay. I knew he couldn't make a statement without referencing his Mommies for Forced Three-Way Sex Liberty van and cry out that he was the victim of some right-wing conspiracy. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't he supposed to be crying out that he's the victim of left-wing conspiracies? This guy can't make up his mind, and he's going both ways, just like we've known all along when we saw the picture of him with his toy boy with an erection, and his toy boy was stroking his leg. Oh, for crying out loud.
Kevin, stop. That image is almost as gross of an image as the one by Kevin Ogle talking about the jellyfish orgasms happening on Galveston beaches during spring break.
Oh,
pretty at his, they are dangerous.
The sea slug, what they do is they feed on toxins from Portuguese man o' wars and other jellyfish-like organisms.
Pretty.
Oh, no. He didn't do that. And I'm sure he wasn't talking about Ryan Walters either.
No, I'm sure he wasn't. But speaking of videos, Kevin Stitt is out with a new one, all his own, not shot in his van, thankfully. But this one has him saying that, quote, we are all equal in the eyes of the Lord. Maybe in the eyes of the Lord, but certainly not Kevin's. He treats indigenous people as less than human, signs bills into law that hurt women and families, and his disdain for LGBTQ folks. Well, that speaks for itself. Stitch hides us in the video to disagree better. Nope, Kevin, when it comes to you, we'll just disagree, period.
You know, I'm just got to interrupt just a second. I got a text message, and there's a problem going on with Nathan Dom. He just texted me. That's what that noise was in the background a minute ago. We'll get back to Nathan Dom in just a few minutes. I'm sorry about the interruption there, Scott. Go ahead.
Well, Senators Dom and Dusty Beavers held the chamber hostage in a filibuster because some of their worst bills were not brought to the floor. Could it be that even Senate Republicans have had enough nonsense for one session?
Hold on. I'm getting a good call. Hold on. Urgent call coming in. Urgent call. All right. Hello. Wait a minute. Hello. All right. It's Nathan Dunn calling in from Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Hold on. We'll be right back with you here, Scott. Yeah, this is Kevin. Yeah, I'm live right now. Yeah, go ahead. Well, hello, Senator Dom. What can I do for you? Oh, Senator Treat called you a whiny little terror. Oh, no. I can't believe the audacity of Senator Treat. And Senator Treat called you crazy? Really? No way. I'm just flabbergasted. And Senator Treat called you a toddler? Oh, now that's just gone too far. Yes. We'll report that right now on the news. As a matter of fact, we're live. Hold on, Nathan, take a breath. It's okay. Take a breath. It'll be okay. No. Yes, I know. Don't you worry about it. Don't need to cry. Don't be crying. I know your feelings are hurt. It's okay. There and now we've got Dusty Beavers texting me on the other line. It's okay. Just hold on and go lay down with your binky and take a little nap. It's okay. All right. Bye for now. Bye.
Oh, poor Nathan.
Oh.
Top 10? Yep. Oklahoma made another top 10 list this week, Kevin. Oklahoma is now ranked number 3 in the nation for the worst laws impacting LGBTQ citizens. Is this what you had in mind, Governor Stitt, when you kept talking about being top 10? Well, this one, I'm going to pose a question, and I apologize ahead of time. Can you imagine what it must be like to be Mrs. Ryan Walters?
What?
Oh. Instead of asking how his day was, she must greet him at the door by asking, What stupid things did you say today, dear? And we've been wondering what she thinks about him jetting off to the KKK Mommies for Liberty Threesomes for Me But Not for Thee conference, where he's photographed with lots of silicone-enabled housewives pawing at him. We bet Mrs. Walters helps him pack his bags and even irons his special Spider-Man underwear for the event.
Oh, when I first read that, I thought you were talking about him jerking off in his KKK Mommies for Liberty. Oh, sorry
I'm not
about
going to touch
that.
that one.
Oh, sorry about that. I misread that. No, we don't write the headlines. The headlines write
The
themselves.
headlines write themselves.
Until next week on Oklahoma Weekly Update on Coffee with Democrats, I'm Kevin Dawson.
And I'm Scott Hamilton. Thanks so much for joining us. See you again next week.